Hey everyone, got a bit of a different video for you today. I am going to a meetup, and it's the first meetup that I'll be attending for the mechanical keyboard community. It's also the first meetup since the pandemic, so we have a few people meeting up. It was organized by the Alberta Mechanical Keyboard community, which is just a local group that I'm a part of. So yeah, pretty excited to see what other keyboards people have going on, as well as getting to meet some of the new people from the community. So come along with me, we'll check it out.
All right, so what's your name?
I'm Jeremy.
Jeremy? Jeremy, pleasure to meet you. And what did we bring today?
I got a bunch of keyboards here. This is the GMMK Pro, which you've got one as well.
Yeah,
This one's just the well, they call it the white one, but it's actually silver aluminum.
Yep.
Snow white switches, similar to alpacas.
Is it JWK?
Yeah, JWK.
Okay.
Yep. So just like these are the F keys are actually alpacas because I ran out of snow whites.
Okay.
So the sound is a bit the sound profile is definitely different between them.
Nice.
This is a popular keyboard now. This one's a Poseidon 60. It's one of the cheap aluminum keyboards from AliExpress. Actually, it's a pretty decent keyboard for the price, like $75.
Mm-hmm.
This is the FTTY MT3 PBT.
I can't use regular
MT3 profiles, much more scalloped, and your fingers really go into the keycaps.
Yeah, I noticed that. I've never tried MT3 before, but there's definitely a big scoop there.
Yeah, and personally I prefer the PBT ones. They have more texture. The ABS ones feel kind of soapy to me. These is MT3 ABS.
Okay, yeah.
On that, this is the Epic 80. This super heavy duty keyboard weighs a ton. It's based on I forget what the name of the vintage keyboard is based on. But
Dolch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the Dolch is the keycaps, but there's an actual name for the computer.
Oh, okay.
Because this keyboard was actually built into a full computer back in the day, like a suitcase style computer, and you could snap off the front end of a keyboard.
Oh.
So yeah, I gotta look that one up again. But this one's destined to actually get GMK Modern Dolch 2 when that comes out.
Yeah.
So this is just a temporary setup.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I like the blue works really well with
Yeah, I
that
mean,
little bag.
sadly, this is a whole entire set of MT3, which is like $150 just to get two
Yeah.
keycaps right now. But I'll get the new ones later. So the ID80,
Yep.
another cheap, easily available one from AliExpress or China. This one's kind of based on another vintage keyboard. This is the actual Dolch colorway. These are SA keycaps, so they're extremely tall compared to
Like a standard
cherry profile.
Yeah.
And I've also polished all the tops of the keycaps because a lot of vintage keyboards they get just used so much that they're smooth. I like the shine. Plus, spacebar shine is always an issue with ABS keyboards. You always get like a spot where your finger hits the spacebar, so I just polish the whole thing smooth. It's great.
Nice. And then this one.
This is the Durkhe's Ariz or Alice.
Yep.
Yep. This is I actually bought it from Jason over here. So he built most of it. I just threw in some Duroc L5s.
Yep.
And some clear keycaps because obviously it's an unorthodox layout, so it's hard to find the right profile for all the keycaps. So just bought a clearer set, and with the teal and the blue, hardware inside. I nicknamed this one the Crystal Meth, like Breaking Bad. So
That's awesome.
yeah. But yeah, that's about it. That's what I got here. So
Cool, man. Well, thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no problem.
Who are we with?
Zandy of R&D KBD. Got a lot of stuff here.
Yeah,
So-
let's walk through it.
Okay, so let's do the PLAs first. So this is my own case, designed, 3D printed in-house. I've got a 75 and a 60 version here of them. FR4 plates, they work so good in everything. That's just the default I like to do.
And why is that? Just because it's more flexible, or what do you find works better?
It's flexible, but it's not. It's flexible but stiff, if that makes any sense. It's not something like palm that just kind of rebounds.
Yeah.
Especially for hot swap, because you get too flexible on a hot swap and you're going to be kicking switches out of your board. And then a lot of stuff here. Big fan of AIO3 boards, so we get the Polaris and the Vega. These guys are just so many gaskets. I think 28 little stickers in there to keep everything isolated, so they sound really muted and really awesome. This one, the color on the board came out really awful, so I took it to a Cerakote place here in town, and they matched Cerakote.
Okay, so this yellow is not what you would normally get from
No,
the manufacturer?
it came out orange.
Oh,
And
ooh.
I ordered E-yellow. The prototype looked just like this, and so custom job, and they did awesome. Another PLA 60. U4T switches. I sell them. I love them.
I love the U4Ts
Gotta love
too.
what you sell. Yep. This guy back here. This is the meme board. Plateless, so it's Flex City. Decided to put SA on it because the meme board needs SA.
Yep.
And then these are, I'll talk on these right away. Ultra Glides, whipped creams. So these are switches that I mechanically break in. So I have machines that'll put these through. These guys get 160,000. These guys get doubles through 320,000 actuations. Makes the plastic bind deposit oil on it itself. They get really smooth. People like that, and
Are
they
these
come out
stock
smooth.
beyond what you've done with the actuations? There's no extra lube added or anything like that?
Nope, just actuations.
Wow.
So there's still a blank slate for the user to sticker and lube and mod and do all of that stuff.
And what would you suggest that you lube them still, or are they pretty good out of the box, or so to speak?
I still suggest lubing everything because lubing mutes the sound and it just gets rid of any plasticky stuff that might still be there.
Yep.
But it's just kind of to make that blank slate just a little bit better to start with. And the reason that I did it is because I wanted to put some super nice switches in my high-end boards, and I really love the sound of cherries, but I don't love the feel of cherries. So I figured out how to break them in,
Yeah.
and everybody else wanted some too. So now I do that a lot. These are my big four. So this is a TX87, so it's an older Korean TKL. It's got that really, really nice lip around it. Pretty unique design.
Oh, yeah.
I like that a lot. I went ahead and I didn't like the brass plate, so you can see the green. I just made my own FR4.
Okay.
And I really like messing with my stabs, so I actually made stab cutouts in the plate. So these stabs can come out without having to desolder the whole thing.
Oh wow. Okay. And this is a solder board?
It's a solder board, yeah.
Okay.
So it's got a tiny PCB in there. And yeah, stainless steel weight. This guy's an austere. Vintage blacks, super, super nice. So these switches are kind of nice. They're a nice Franken switch. Vintage black stem and top, but you take a cherry RGB, so it's kind of a milky bottom housing.
Yeah.
Their first batch is super smooth. Not so good anymore, but when those switches first came off, because they got a retool, they were kind of the secret retool that nobody knew about. They made for a really nice Franken switch. And yeah, so this is I think a 1 of 20 Australian designer. Super nice alternative to the Alice proper.
Yep. Very nice.
These are my Heine boards. Love my Heine boards. So this guy here, Heine Bush Compact HBCP, purple polycarbonate. One of very few in existence. And we
When
got
did this one get manufactured?
So this was late 2019, early 2020.
Okay.
And then this guy, Heine TKL1. This is the crown jewel. Heine's a really big fan of the Janes, so this kind of is like a modern revision of a Jane. A lot of the same stuff with mounting points, aluminum plate, and H1's in here, super smooth. This one's going to my kids.
That one's going to your kids.
That one's going to my kids. Yeah, so that's my stuff. And of course, rndkbd.com. That's where we got all the good stuff, switches, boards, everything like that. And yeah, shout out to the community for coming out. This is a really nice first meetup.
Yeah, this is great. Well, thanks for sharing. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hello again, Patrick from the future here. The footage you just watched, I'm actually editing it right now, was from about a month ago. The city I live in opened up a little bit more in July, and I spent a lot more time visiting friends and family that I haven't been able to do in like 16 months. So a little bit of the videos were put on the back burner so that I could, enjoy some time with friends and family. And I hope you did too, if it's safe to do so wherever you are. Special thanks to Jeremy and Andy for allowing me to interview them and kind of give me the lowdown on the keyboards that they brought to the meet. I thought it was really successful, and it was great to see so many people from the Alberta Mechanical Keyboard community come out for the first ever meetup. So also let me know what you think about these more vlog style videos in the future. I think there are definitely plans to do more keyboard meetups in the future. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody again and seeing what new stuff there is out there. So thanks for watching. I know it's a bit of a different video than what I normally do, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you thought this content was interesting, and we'll see you in the next video.